met once already, so they are more than familiar with one another's tendencies, and maybe more importantly, their weaknesses. It's the Monarchs going up against the Broncos. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my... colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Couple of Broncos there in on the tackle. In the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Emmanuel Sanders past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Oh, no damn blocking in the back.
Defensively force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. Like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, why am I shit doing that, bro?
Come on,
man, let's start this bullshit.
He only gets to the 20. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Dog, man. He's stupid, man.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Watch it now, Barney. Let's go.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be third down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Oh, come on.
No room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
And, partner, when you run the
come
ball
on, bro.
You're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver.
Nah, if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to go for it. I believe in my running game too much to do a fake punt.
This offense ready to take over again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Carr now on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
In motion goes the tight end. quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
They'll come out in the pistol. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. A stampede of Broncos there that time combined to get him down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Latavius Murray with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time
animation.
record,
They do it by
31.
itself.
And his guys have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I say he can't come up with his own plays either.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
Yeah, I be fucking niggas up. Hey, why you leaving midfield?
First quarter. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Now Anderson. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
What you mean? Oscar is Texas.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. They run it again with Anderson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here we go now.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And some space here.
Can anyone get him?
What a move. And all the way down to the 29. A big-time run there by Anderson. 42 yards on the ground. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete. Devontae Booker, the man he was trying to get it to, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Perry Riley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Defense showing blitz. The toss to Murray. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Anderson loses the football. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Fighting through, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Latavius Murray becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They run. Anderson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete here. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Now let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, a nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. Shift together here from the D-line.
All right, here we go. 3 down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Man, that's
and
bullshit,
keeps him out of
bro.
it where all the big boys are.
on,
you know,
man.
make someone miss in the open field.
And he's certainly not a guy that
Drop a
drops
wide
that
open
football
pass.
very
That's
often.
bullshit.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Carr now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's at the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. And coming out now, the Broncos. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not.
And he loses the football a second time. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A group of Broncos there combined to bring him down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Murray. That's strong running. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
This shit is rigged, bro.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Hey, that was Von Miller, bro. You ain't finna break no Von Miller tackle like that, bro. I don't give a fuck who your running back is.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw again. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on.
Oh, come on, bro. I can't even fucking throw the ball.
3 yards away from midfield at the 47.
Why I want to glitch at the wrong time, bro? Why I want to lag at that point in time?
Timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Surveying the field. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got time, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll drop to throw, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. 2 yards to go here on third down. On third and short, this is Janovich. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So it'll be first down here after the run. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Again, Anderson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL.
Bro, I don't give a damn where he came off of. You're not going to break no bomb in a tackle like that in the back.
Because they can take their toll on
I don't give a
defense.
fuck what it is, man. I don't give a fuck what happened.
Control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And Fowler's got it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Come on, bro. That's Demarius Thomas, bro.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
I don't give a damn. Because he get hit, he can't catch the pass, bro. Come on, bro. It's Demarius Thomas, bro. One of the top 10 receivers.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
On the crossing route, he hits Demarius Thomas.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Come on, man. Let's be realistic. Let's be fucking realistic, man.
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers.
Even though I did all that, but let's be realistic, man.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut.
Yeah, that nigga Piers picked him. I didn't think you was going to join, bro.
For the guys throwing the football when they think
I sent your invite first. It's already week 2.
A hand or two in and bats it away.
They come out.
The only teams available is the Bengals, Packers, Colts, I believe.
Go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
I don't got no choice, man.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Anderson. It'll be a gain of 6.
That's because I just pressed X and I won that tackle battle. That's the reason why.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, the hallmarks of their success this year,
nah, that wasn't no damn. Oh, hell no.
And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So if I'm an offensive
hell no, the buttons didn't pop up on my screen. That's how I know that wasn't no tackle. No, what you call it, tackle. No battle tackle.
So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
No, I'm talking about the one where you broke out the backfield and Von Miller hit you in the backfield, nigga.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
No, it's to the left. You said, oh, shit.
Let's go. Green, 30. Leopard.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He'll drop to throw. A dump off to Anderson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marlon Brown, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. It's good, and it's now 35-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their 1st possession of the 2nd half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
His throw incomplete.
Man, my shit's fucking lagging, bro. That's a pick, bro.
The numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The safety, T.J. Ward, in on the stop.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
On play action, now Carr, finding time, looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
I think he just threw that bitch.
Hooking up for a big one there. 41 yards.
That nigga just threw that bitch
There'll
up.
always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now.
Bruh, I can't play like this, man. Hey, come on, man. What the fuck?
They go with Murray again. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. On 1st down, Murray. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll cut it to the... And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Can't play you in the fucking lag too, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now.
I just want to let you know, but you screwed me this year, though. I want to let you know that, bro.
But it's okay in terms of...
You the reason why I'm not going to the playoffs, bro.
The last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Shift together here from the D-line. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Shreds the tackle. And his throw here's incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Hey, here we go!
And an alley to run. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's
what's the difference? What was the difference from the first one? It ain't one. See what I'm saying? It was no difference from the first.
The second half looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at
and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And his throw is incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Anderson.
Oh, really? That's how they do?
C.J. Anderson, such a bruising back, but he can't get into the end zone here. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. And tough starting field position here. They come up in an offset eye.
Oh, hey, man.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Wow, bro.
This is taken deep in their territory.
Wow.
Cundifon for the PAT. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
I'm about to quit, bro. This is ridiculous. I'm not even really playing, bro. How did I run into the kicker? I didn't even click on nobody.
Up to go for 2. And now we've got a man a little jumpy here. Maybe trying to block the extra point. The nose of the football just about touching the goal line as they try again for 2. They'll try and sneak it. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worried about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's Anderson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Bro, it's not you, bro. It's the lag, bro. Come on, bro. I've had like 400 yards rushing right now.
One more stop here after the run on 2nd down. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. And how about this, a fake? Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a run with Anderson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Man, These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a give. Running right is Anderson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been... Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Green 39. Mike 54.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And that will write a finish to this ball game.